Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Tottenham host Southampton on Sunday. Spurs may have the home advantage, but Southampton, currently placed in second spot, come from a succession of wins that they won't want to break. How will this match play out? Well, joining us now to run through this match from a betting perspective is William Hill's in-play radio host, Lee Phelps. Lee, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, Spurs have only won one game at home this season, while Southampton have won two on the road. Tottenham have only won one match in their last five, and that was playing Nottingham in the League Cup, while Southampton come from impressive wins, including beating Arsenal 2-1, also in the League Cup. To be honest, I'm leaning towards an away victory. What are your thoughts?
It's not quite big enough, the price. I know what you mean, and I do agree. If I was just talking about this game from a non-betting point of view, I'd be happy to say, yeah, I think Southampton can win it, but it's just not quite big enough. It's funny, Natalie, because last season the bookmakers absolutely love Southampton week after week after week. They put them up at short prices against good teams, and same here again. It's not that big a price, is it, to beat Tottenham, who are usually in the top six. I know Southampton are there at the moment, but Tottenham, I guess at the end of the season, you'd expect them to be higher than Southampton. So it's not quite big enough for me. Strangely, though, I could quite play Southampton and the draw. So getting those two results against Tottenham. Tottenham have been poor at home. I've watched them, and they beat QPR 4-0. Great result, but QPR were terrible that day, and QPR just stood off them. In the other games, they were beaten 4-0 by Liverpool and lost 1-0 as well to West Brom. Not great performances. They seem more suited to being away from home, like when they went to the Emirates.
Yeah.
They were able to give away possession. I think they had the lowest possession they've ever had in the Premier League, Tottenham, at the Emirates in the North London derby. But they can hit you on the break then. When you're at home, you have to make the game, and Southampton can be the ones who sit back, are solid and wait to hit them on the break. And with players like Tadic and Pele in great form, then I see Southampton getting something out of this game. And we've got the added thing of the players who remain at Southampton wanting to prove a point to Pochettino that maybe he shouldn't have left and gone to London.
Would you agree, though, that Southampton are sort of a more solid team, a stronger team this season?
Yeah, they have been solid. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know if they're better than they were last season or not. I think it's a little early to say because they did very well last year, but they did peter out towards the end. They had some spells in the season where they drifted away, and I think that will happen again because they haven't got 11 world-class players or anything. And we will see a spell where Southampton start to drift, but I don't think it's quite here yet. The tests come, don't they, when you're playing a lot of good teams time after time. Again, Tottenham are in Europe this midweek, though. They've got a home game, admittedly, but they've still got a game on Thursday night. Southampton will be, feet up, probably watching that game on TV and hoping that Tottenham have a really tough game. So there is that to add in as well. So I completely understand why you're siding with Southampton. It's just the price and the win probably isn't quite big enough for me.
Right. But Tottenham have had trouble finding the net in a few matches, the most recent playing at home against West Brom. I'm not sure that I'm even confident that they're going to score. How confident are you that they will score this time against a team who have conceded the least goals this season? 4, 3 of those on the road, and the win to 0 there is priced 6.5.
Yeah, not that confident at all. I think it's going to be low on the goals this game. Natalie.
Yes.
I think Tottenham will look to try and really keep things tight because I think a lot of the teams who are coming back from Europe will be thinking, let's not lose this game. Let's not lose that next Premier League game. Again, we may see major changes from Thursday to Sunday, so it's worth bearing in mind whatever team news comes out and looking at that. But I think it'll be a low scorer. I think both teams will set up, a little bit tentatively, if you like. I don't think either team will go for it from minute one. And I think it could. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 0-0. It seems crazy with two teams who are well capable of scoring. As you say, apart from the 4-0 against QPR, Spurs haven't scored a home goal. And we know Southampton have been very good, very solid defensively. So I'd be looking at low on the goals. I like a draw of the 3, and low on the goals. But there is one player that I really like to score, and Graziano Pelle scored a fantastic goal last week. If there are to be any goals in this game, I think a player like him in form is around the, you can get like 3.0 for him to score any time, 2-1 to score any time in the game. I think that's, if you're looking for a goal scorer bet, I think he's the one for me.
You've also got the under 2.5 goals there, that's priced at 2. And if you do think there's going to be, say, maybe just like a 1-goal decider here, you could also opt for both teams to score no option if you're sort of not sure where that goal is going to come from. What would you say, though, is the top tip for betting this match?
I'm going to go for Southampton and the draw. It's just under even money, so it's not the best price in the world. A touch of odds on, but I think Southampton are the form team at the moment, and I think with Tottenham coming back from Europe, they won't be at full pelt. So Southampton and the draw, just under even money for me.
All right, I'm going to push it a little bit further. I'm actually going to go for a Southampton win here, but let's wait and see. Lee Phelps, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.